Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. For this video, we are going to be reacting to 5 anime openings for this video. So yes, we are kind of taking a little break again from FC, but I am doing an FC video soon because I'm working on the RTG. But in spite of that, I just want to make some content just for myself because I kind of do want to enjoy this kind of content. So for this video, we are going to be reacting to 5 anime openings from this current anime season. And of course, it's only right that I just listen to them. I have not listened to these yet, and I hope I do enjoy them as it's tradition in most anime openings anyways. Now, there's only going to be 5 openings for this video. However, there's going to be more openings coming out soon for other animes that are going to be released later in the week. So for that, we will be reacting to those as well. But for now, it's just going to be 5 openings. It's going to be Bunny Girl Senpai. It's going to be Fragrant Flower, Blooms with Dignity, Don Da Don. What else? It was Call of the Night. And the last one is, if I remember correctly, there was a 5th one that I saved. Oh, yeah. My Dress Up Darling. So we're going to be reacting to those 5 openings. We're going to go one by one. And I'll try to pause as little as I can. But I want to do some commentary in between then. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. Let's do it. The first one is going to be for Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. So this is going to be the first one. It's by Canton Candy. I believe it is called Snowflake. So let's get it started. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Before we continue on with this, just for a heads up, I just finished watching the movies for this particular series franchise. I'm caught up. I had to go through a lot of places to try to get the movie because it's not available readily on it's not available on any streaming platforms, on Netflix, anything like that. It's irritating. So I literally had to look. So I'm not gonna say where, I'm not gonna say who, but just know that I did try my hardest to find it. That being said, I am liking the series so far, and I'm glad that it's coming back. But yeah, let's just hope that this show does continue to do well. Let's go. Ooh. There it is. I like this opening a lot right so. Oh, there we go. There's Sakata running. Damn, he's fast. All right, I like that opening a lot. That was actually really good. I will say that this is not as good as the first opening from Bunny Girl Senpai. Keep in mind that the first song was sung by well, keep in mind that there was only one opening for the actual show itself. Because in between this season and the last season of the Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai series, it's been sandwiched in between 3 movies basically, and none of those have really an opening per se. So this is technically like the second opening to this franchise. And that being said, this is really nice. I like the song a lot. The visuals look amazing. It looks really great. Of course, yeah, my boy Sakata running for his life again, like he did in the first opening. The first opening, though, I think is much more better than this so far. Not a knock on this song, though. This song is really good. Might give it a listen. It might grow on me. You never know. But we'll just keep that. We'll keep an eye out for that. It's opening Dan Da Dan Season 2 on the way by Aina the End. Okay, just for clarification, I did listen to a little bit of this. I've not seen the full thing, but I'm hoping it bangs. Let's go. This perspective looks really cool. Okay. Dun, dun. Okay, that's actually kind of awesome. Okay, so it seems to me that this show is gonna have a lot of callback to just calling it Don Da Don basically. You know how in the first Creepy Nuts opening they had Don Da Don Don Da Don Don Da Don Don Da. This one's gonna go into that style like Dan 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 Dan. That's fun. That's fun. I don't mind that. Ooh, look at them posing. Ooh. It's the ball! It's the golden ball! Ooh. Bro, that headbang was insane. That bro went just like. Ooh. Ooh. It's a bit of that rough animation, but I love it. Ooh, okay. That's actually really good. I like that opening a lot. Is it better than Otonoke from the first opening? Kind of tough to say. I will say from like the last opening was more of a vibe than it is like kind of like this style of opening where it's like it's trying to like pump you up and stuff like that. The first opening was more of the yeah, it has that upbeat like the boom, you know, like that whole beginning, but then it calms itself down and goes like you know the you know kind of calms you down a little bit. It gives you into the vibe. This one just pulls you straight into like a bit of that silliness, but also into that kind of like maintaining that level of like that rhythm and beat and stuff like that. They maintain that throughout the whole opening, so it is really good. It's hard to say whether it's going to be as good as the first or second opening. That being said, though, it is a really good opening, so I'll give it that at least. You know, I don't mind it. I mean, geez, it already has 2.6 million views on the official Netflix anime app, so or account. So yeah, really good. Now we're gonna go into the third opening, which is going to be the Call of the Night opening, and this one is by Creepy Nuts. So let's give it a listen. Let's do it. Mirage. So far a bit melodramatic, very very like yeah, having that like mellow kind of like melody. Haha, get it? Um, it has a really nice soft melody so far. I'm really curious to see where he takes it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a very interesting style of choice for music. Immediately off rip, it reminds me of like hmm. I don't know what it reminds me of. Hey, I might have to listen to it a bit more, but I think I have an idea of what this sounds like. Let me just keep listening to it a little. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I think they're playing into what I think it's gonna be, but I'll discuss it when I finish this opening. Ooh. Ooh, the animation, wow. Damn, she bit that bullet. Okay, interesting opening. Okay, so what I was going to say about this opening is that this opening kind of reminds me of those like and I think it's trying to imply that it's like it has that flamenco feeling like in Spanish, you know, because it has a bit of like the you know like the little like folklorico type of deal, you know, that whole classic Spanish dance. It reminds me a bit of those like those I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of like that reggaeton from like that reggaeton that you hear from like the early like kind of like 2000s reggaeton, you know. It's that kind of softcore kind of like you know. It's one of those ones that you hear often in like Spanish radio. Um I would know because I listened to a lot of Spanish radio in my time, you know, a lot of Hispanic, you know, radio channels. So you listen to kind of like that reggae kind of like rhythm and vibe, you know, the dun, 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 you know, it does have a bit of that flamenco feel to it. So definitely I can see that Creepy Nuts has a bit of that vibe going on. Maybe I'm talking out of my A, but I think that's just the vibe that I'm getting from this. You can tell that it's kind of like in that Spanish type of feel. Again, Creepy Nuts is a very they're a very creative group, or duo, I should probably say. But yeah, I think it's something about the vibe of this song compared to the animation kind of doesn't match a lot. You can tell like it's different vibes, different type of like, you know, I don't know, the vibe of the song doesn't really match with the vibe of the like the second half of the song or the second half of the opening, the visuals. The first half, yeah, it matches nicely, right? But I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I do like the song. The visuals look amazing. Maybe it's just a little bit of a mismatch, but individually, they're great. Right. The fragrant flower flu the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Now, this is a show that I've been meaning to watch with my brother. Unfortunately, we just found out that Netflix won't have it available in international streaming services in Netflix until September. So we have to wait till September to watch the show. But I think we have some ways to watch it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to wait and see. Let's watch the opening. Let's do it. Oh, wait, why does this artist sound familiar? I'm guessing this is not Tatsuya Kitani, right? Oh, I like the vibe of this one so far. Okay, see that sudden pitch change right there. That definitely gives me a Kitani feel. So that probably is Tatsuya Kitani. So, by the way, really good artist, really good artist. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this is just a fun time, and the animation looks insanely good in this one. It's really great. Uh, the vision stuff like that. The song is really nice. I really do enjoy the song plenty. It just has that happy-go-lucky feel, which I'm assuming that's what the show is going to be mainly for. That being said, though, it looks really great. I like it. I mean, look at this, man. That looks good. Nice. All right. See, that opening was good. I like that opening a lot. It definitely has some good vibes, some good feels, some good vibey feels, if you want to combine the words, I guess. It's really good. I'm still presuming that that's Tatsuya Kitani. I might correct myself when I edit this video, but that song was amazing. The visuals look insanely good. They looked amazing for the opening. So big ups for the studio working on this. I believe it is Cloverworks. So big ups on them. They're really busy this anime season. As they're working on, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, Fragrant Flower, and of course, the next one that we're going to be watching in a sec. Next one, let's go with My Dress Up Darling, opening 2. Let's work it. Let's do it. Whoa, already explosive with the vocals. Holy moly. Just immediately hits it with a bang right there. That's insane. Whoa, 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 hold on. Okay, not gonna lie, so far this opening is starting to feel a lot more better than the first one. It's looking a bit tough, not gonna lie. So it's gonna be tough competition for the first one. I'm not gonna lie. Anime once again proven to be the best people at making food look delish. Now, this opening is really good. The hyperactive kind of like that it's really fun. I like that a lot. I will say the visuals in this are insanely much more better than the first opening. I think the first opening had its fun moments and stuff like that, obviously, but it was more kind of like setting up the character, setting up like what they're doing and stuff like that. Here, they already expect you to know. Now it's just expressing themselves as to seeing Marine's I believe that's her name, Marine Kitagawa, I think that's her name. Just exploring her like her love for cosplay and her love for for the guy, you know. Um, but so far, like the creative vision for this opening, it's really good. I do like it a lot. And the song itself, it's really nice. I do enjoy that a lot. It matches the vibe of the song. I mean, of the visuals of the opening. I gotta say, man, I'm very, very close as to whether this will be my favorite opening over the first one. So tough competition, not gonna lie. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that is all 5 openings that at least I'm interested so far. Next week we'll probably be looking at more openings and then maybe looking at some ranking videos and stuff like that. And maybe I'll put in my own top 10 of my favorite openings from this anime season. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy this video? Let me know in the comment section below. What is your favorite anime opening from this season so far? And with that being said, I'll catch you on the next video. See ya.